Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video we're talking about my circle of 5 and goal setting. Two things that I think are crucial for taking steps forward in your life. So yeah, talking of circle of 5, I like to often start maybe the weekend or one of my weekdays where I'll meet up with someone who I feel like progresses my life forward, my life, my business, my property, and helps me vision where I'd like to go forward in life. So I'm just heading there now. Just been for a quick morning walk with my mate Aaron. For anyone that doesn't know, Aaron and I are we're lockdown buddies. We didn't even start communicating until the beginning of lockdown.
No, we didn't know.
On Instagram, I think. So it's been incredible to sort of form a relationship over what's been a hard year to get out and meet people and form relationships. But I just wanted to bring Aaron here. I like spending time with Aaron because when I spend time with you,
I get the coffees in.
You get the coffees to start with. I do owe you for that. But also because I feel like you lift me up, you take me to a new level in terms of investment and business and mindset and property. I think that's really important with people you spend time with. Is there anything, I mean, I know you're big into your circle of 5.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add on how people could choose a circle of 5 or anything on that topic really?
Yeah, it's a big topic, and anyone that follows me that might watch this, you've probably seen a couple of rants recently on my live stories, but also put up a post, and I do have a blog actually about your circle of 5. But it is so important because obviously Justin and I now, we're getting pretty close in regards to working together and doing a few things, so that's really exciting. But you know, negativity can really take you off a high, and a recent rant that I had is someone that, you know, I've known for a while from past really, and you know, when you're on a high and you've got a lot of productivity and someone sort of throws that bit of negative light because perhaps they don't understand or want to know what you do, you know, it can really throw you off course. I don't let it throw me off course. So whoever you have, really review who you're spending time with, who brings you up, who takes you to a next level.
Yeah.
Justin does exactly the same as what he said I do for him. You know, the motivation's exactly the same. And no, I think it's really important. You just need to be, the word is ruthless, and I don't mean that in a harsh way, but sometimes you have to cut people out in order to grow. There you go.
Yeah, I agree. Like it.
There we go. Nice.
A nice little snippet for people to take away. And we're back. And just before I get started in this video, I just wanted to say I've now launched a new brand or new t-shirt that I've designed, as you can see that I'm wearing. It's called The Long Game. Now, if you followed me from the beginning, you'll know that I don't sell things on my channel. However, I wanted to create a brand that kind of unites and builds a community around people that want to better their lives in terms of finances and property and everything like that really. You know, there isn't one brand I can think of that kind of portrays that image. So I wanted to come up with something, you know, that's quite simple. As I say, it's called The Long Game because, you know, look, we're uniting against the fact that property and success is not an overnight thing. It takes a long time. You've got to be in it for the long game. So I wanted to create this kind of brand, this t-shirt, and as you can see, I've come up with a cool graphic for the back, which is a construction site and a Grim Reaper, and it's, again, unique design. I just wanted to come off with a one-off t-shirt, very limited stock, available on my website now. But anyway, moving on to the actual main topic of this video, which is goal setting, which is something I've really had to utilize this year. Of course, I've always utilized it in previous years, but certainly this year it's been a real focus for me because my brain quite often starts going adrift with everything that's going on in the world. It's hard to stay focused. So I think goal setting is very relevant right now, and I just wanted to talk through how I go about it. Now, I watched a video and read an article probably about 6 months ago now, which really resonated with me as a way in which you could set your goals, and that is the acronym SMART. Now, SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic and time-based goals. For example, me saying that I want to be financially free in 5 to 7 years is great to say, however it's not necessarily a SMART goal, and the reason is because it doesn't have an attached value to it. So how much is financially free to me? What value is that? Is it £3,000, £5,000, £10,000? And then I've said 5 to 7 years, but that's not really an actual goal. It's a bit fluffy. It doesn't have a definitive time attached to it. What would be a better goal is if you said that you want to earn £10,000 passive income per month after expenses, and you're going to build that up over the next 5 years. So in 5 years time, you're going to earn £10,000 a month after expenses. Now you've got a value, you've given yourself a time, and it's quite clear, and depending where you are now, we'll obviously establish whether it's realistic or not. Now when it comes to the A and the R being achievable and realistic, you've got to, that comes down to you. You've got to sense that out for yourself. For example, at the moment I have 14,000 YouTube subscribers, or close to, just under 14,000. But if I turn around and said by the end of 2020 I want to have 50,000 YouTube subscribers, it probably isn't very realistic. It's a very lofty goal, which is great to have big goals, but it's not realistic in the sense that I'm probably not going to get to 50,000. So what might be more sensible is if I said I want to hit 20,000, or even I want to hit 17,000. You know, going from 14 to 17,000 over the next 3 months is a great goal. And also it's very easy to measure it. So if I'm at just under 14,000 and I've got to get to 17 by the end of 2020, that works out as 3 months, it's 1,000 a month or 250 a week. It becomes very measurable, it's achievable, you know, it's a realistic goal, but I still have to push to get there. But with all of that being said, they do have to be high, lofty goals. You know, without a reason why and a high level goal, the minute things get tough, it'll be really difficult for you to stay focused and remember why you're doing this. And it'll be very easy to go off on a different path, get distracted, and so on. So you want to set high goals that you are going to have to push to achieve. But as I say, it's down to you to keep them realistic as well. But achievable and realistic, they're a constant balancing act, which even I'm still trying my best to, I guess, find a good balance between the two. So lastly, let's transfer all of this over to property. You know, I've gone on record to say that by 35, I want to earn £3,000 a month passive income. Now previously that started as a 5-year goal. I have extended it to a 7-year goal because I'm looking to do it over a certain period of time. I'm not looking to rush into it or quit my job. I want to do it sensibly and buy the right kind of properties. So for me, it's £3,000 cash flow. So after all expenses, that's how much I want to earn per month by the age 35. And that's a 7-year goal. Now that's kind of covered, you know, the measurable goal, you know, it's achievable, it's time-based. But one thing I would say is that it's quite good, and in my opinion, to reverse engineer that goal. You know, really look at what it will take to get you there. So for me, if it's £3,000 a month, I have 1 buy-to-let so far, and that earns me about £250, £260 profit. So how many houses am I going to need to get to 3,000? And in this example, for me, it's between 10 and 12 houses, depending if they earn £250 or £300 profit per month. So between 10 and 12 houses, I have 1. So then I might be able to reverse engineer that and say, right, in 2021, I need to buy 2 houses. In 2022, I need to buy 2 houses. The same in 2023, 2024. And then in the last couple of years, I might just buy 1 per year. And that should take me up to about 10 or 11 houses. And by doing that on a graph or on a spreadsheet, however you like to do it, you'll really see and break it down. You'll really see and break down your goal and go, actually, this is achievable. I just need to buy 2 next year, or just need to buy 1 next year, and so on. And you're really making the goal attainable by making your brain understand how you need to get there, yet knowing you still got to put a lot of work into it. So that's me covering goal setting. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments below. I appreciate you watching the video every week. And I've got some really interesting videos coming for you on mortgages, interest, yield, so on. Stuff that's perhaps really core basic stuff that you need to know as a new property investor. But thanks again for watching as always. I will see you next week in the next video.